Hey, welcome to One Word Suggestion. I'm your host, Aaron Thompson, and this week's word is hippos.
For inspiration, can I please get a one-word suggestion?
One word suggestion.
One word suggestion.
One word suggestion.
Welcome to the podcast. I'm Aaron Thompson. Most people think improv is just for comedy or jazz music, but it's also a powerful tool for life. And in each 3-minute episode of this series, I use a single word suggested by you as a leaping off point to explore how having an improvisational mindset will help you perform at a higher level, both personally and professionally, whether you have a career on or off the stage. This week's word, hippos, was suggested by Reddit user Mrs. Claus. Most everyone knows who Pablo Escobar is, but what many people don't know is that his enduring legacy has less to do with cocaine and more to do with hippopotamuses. In the late 1980s, the infamous Colombian drug lord smuggled 4 African hippos into a private menagerie at his palatial residence in the town of Puerto Triunfo. After Escobar's death in 1993, the hippos were deemed too difficult to seize and move, and so they were left to roam freely on the untended estate. 25 years later, their numbers had multiplied. Nearly 70 hippos were reported, all from the original 4 belonging to Escobar. The beasts have since taken over the entire area, and without management, the population size is likely to more than double in the next decade. The situation is so serious, National Geographic made a documentary about it called Cocaine Hippos. Sadly, there's no scenes of hippos getting high on Pablo's supply. In addition to being an expert animal smuggler, another thing people may not know about Pablo is that he was also a fantastic improviser. One day he was mixing cocaine with fish paste so that it would go undetected by sniffer dogs. The next he was modifying planes to secret away more stash, or building stealthy submarines. When he got caught, he designed his own jail that he later escaped from, and he was always coming up with new ways to launder money and to bribe everyone. He even influenced politicians to make extradition from Colombia near to impossible. Every time the DEA or CIA would get close, he'd improvise a new way forward. Just like any good improviser, he was constantly reacting to unexpected situations, adapting to deal with new information, and communicating revised plans to his team. And people loved him for it. Not just party people, but a nation. When he died, 25,000 people attended his funeral. Despite all the lives he helped ruin, he was Robin Hood-esque when it came to enriching the lives of Colombians, most famously for building schools in poor towns, like Puerto Triunfo. Most people in Pablo's old neighborhood have since grown fond of their hippo interlopers. Despite an isolated instance where a couple rowdy beasts chased a few locals around, the arguably cute animals have transformed the town into a tourist destination, creating a thriving new economy, and local environmentalists are campaigning hard to protect the herd. And in the meantime, they continue to expand their numbers. Sort of like improvisers, because word is getting out. People are discovering the joy of improv, not only as a theatrical art form, but as a tool for life. The soft skills that come as a byproduct of improv training are powerful. For listening, for collaboration, for innovation, for communication, for thinking on your feet, for being in the moment, for being more comfortable sharing your authentic self with the world, and more. It's no wonder our herd is expanding too. And if you're not already, I invite you to become a part of it. So that's my take on hippos. Thanks for the great suggestion, Mrs. Claus. If you want to suggest a word for next week or add your perspective, drop me a note in the comments or in a review. I'm making one of these every week for a year, so please do subscribe, like, share, and all that stuff. And in the meantime, if you're interested in improv for personal growth, professional achievement, or just for fun, my suggestion is to get yourself into an improv class or book a corporate training workshop for your team. You can learn all about LMA's programs at www.lma.training. Thanks for listening. One Word Suggestion is brought to you by LMA Professional Development. Please visit us at www.lma.training for more info.